Okay, with that, thank you every one of you, because you guys take the time to come to this meeting, but more than anything else, we need your help. Every one of us need to get in and get this message out to the other parts of, not just on the Valley, but the other part of the state and the other part of the country. We need to come united in this because this is a big issue. So with that, God bless you all then. Thank you.
Yes, on the Regional Quality Control Board in Sacramento on December 9th, will there be opportunity to give testimony before a decision is made?
I don't know if Jima wants to answer that, but my understanding is we're going to try to do a rally up there. We're going to try to recruit some people to go over there when they come out with that decision. And I'm sure the focus group is going to have some. We're going to have some representatives, some lobbyists in there to represent us on this case. But we're going to keep everybody informed. But Jim, you got any other answer for that?
They're debating whether they're going to have a quorum at this time, so we don't know. But if they do, in fact, have a quorum, we will have a representative or two who has the ability to advocate for us.
Okay, very good.
And we would love for everyone here to be updated, and if we get a couple buses to go up there. And really, it's good to see we have a lot of farm workers and farmers, but we also need to see us. You know, people who are affected by the water, professional Latinos and Latinas and African Americans and other folks involved in this. And that's exactly why we need to diversify statewide, all of us together fighting for water. And that's why I think this group is going to be so important statewide.
The opportunity will be there to get a large public relations effort to focus on what the problems are up there, and we need to take advantage of that.
Yeah, can we get the proper language so that we can ask our legislators to introduce legislation that will force these home builders to put cleansing facilities before the water goes out into the delta? Can we also get the proper language so that we can ask our legislators to restrict the selling of the water to other foreign countries?
Yeah, I think that's where everybody's ideas, we need to have them, and there, you know, we need to collect all the ideas, David, because we need the help from you, we need the opinion from you, from everybody else. That way we can come up with the right presentation, prepare the right package to give it to our representatives. Yes, we can. It's a lot of this information we need to request. We need to go on the Memphis and Washington, but it's a lot of things that we can do on the state level too. Because you know we're going to have a new group here, and it's going to be a new group of representatives in Washington. So hopefully the new ones that are going in there, they have different mentality where they understand that we need to find the language. They need to understand that we need the water, and they need to leave our water alone, because that's affecting that. But the information that we need to collect, maybe our attorney Tomas Villarreal can kind of guide us what we put in there, and that way we can present to our representatives. Yes, that's a really good point.
Maybe we can have a legislative committee, and with the help of Russ and Jim, and our attorney formulate the proper language to submit to our legislators and ask them to move on that.
Well, that will be definitely topics for the executive board meeting, if board members choose to do that route. We have a lot of new members who will be sworn in December 6th in Sacramento and in January to the House of Representatives. So there's going to be a lot of educating and figuring out which committees. But I think the most important thing to focus on is this Regional Water Quality Board meeting on December 9th, and figuring out how we can get them to see different faces, new faces working with different coalitions, and figure out what we need to do administratively, because this is administrative hearing. It's not a legislative. This is administrative. So there's different types of things we need to do to prep for this meeting, but it's a good action item for this organization to participate. Again, it's not Republican or Democrat or decline to state or independent. This is about fighting and continuing to keep the fight, because remember that water bond in 2012 LA and San Francisco, I guarantee when they start renegotiating the water bond, are gonna get most of the money and most of the infrastructure. And if this organization, along with other water coalitions, do not start participating visibly at different types of hearings, we will get not another dime, which means the west side will continue to be fallowed, and the valley and the municipalities that receive water in Fresno and Bakersfield and your homes and your families will eventually be affected with higher food prices, with more imported food from other countries, and with more or a lack of oversight of our food supply. And so this is a really, really important issue. So again, the board will look at this, but again, working with Jim and Russ on the regional board meeting is so important as we look at the administrative regulations.